A man saw an old lady who was standing on the side of the road, and he decided to help her. So he stopped his Pontiac next to her Mercedes and got out. The old lady was a bit frightened and nervous because of the shabby appearance of the man who had stopped. The man, sensing this, approached carefully and tried to calm her. He said, "Don't worry, I'm here to help you. My name is Brian Anderson." Brian then proceeded to fix her flat tire. He became dirty and slightly injured his hand in the process. When he was finished, the lady asked him how much she owed him. He responded by telling her that if she wanted to repay him, she could pass on the kindness to someone else in their time of need. Later that evening, the lady stopped at a small, dingy cafe along the highway. The waitress who served her was pregnant and tired. Despite her apparent exhaustion, the waitress was very sweet and friendly. The lady wondered how someone so tired from a long day of work could still be so friendly and kind to her. Then she remembered Brian. When the lady finished her meal, she paid with a $100 bill. The waitress went to get change, and when she came back, the lady was gone. She left a note on the napkin that read, "You don't owe me anything or any change. Somebody helped me today, just like I would like to help you now. If you want to pay me back, don't let this chain of love end with you." The waitress found 4 more $100 bills under the napkin. She wondered how the lady could even possibly know how much her family needed that money right now. She knew her husband was worried, and she was worried about him. She couldn't wait to tell him the good news. When she arrived home, she kissed him and whispered, "Now everything will be okay. I love you, Brian Anderson." While it might not be in the same day, and it might not be somebody randomly leaving you money, what you give, how you help, the kindness that you show, the abundance that you share, it comes back. And it usually comes back compounded. Now let me ask you this. What if you knew that for sure? What if you knew everything that you did for another returned a favor back to you, but multiplied? How many favors would you pay? How many kind things would you say and do? How much would you share? Wouldn't you look for every opportunity to do so, to continually multiply your fortune? Wouldn't you go out of your way all the time? Wouldn't you cash in big time in this cosmic lottery? This morning, pause and ask yourself, why aren't you? No matter what those nutball flat earth people say, the world is round. And what you give, you get back with a catch. It comes back bigger. But you have to ignite the process by giving, helping, contributing, and being kind first. Instead of waiting to have it paid forward, pay it first. Ask the one you help only to pass it on. See how many love chains that you can get started. At least, launch one today. A little girl named Julie asked her mom, Brenda, "Mom, can I take Odette, their dog, out for a walk around the block?" Brenda replies, "No, you can't because she's in heat." "What does that mean?" asked Julie. Go ask your father. I think he's in the garage." Julie goes out to the garage and asks, "Dad, can I take Odette out for a walk around the block? I asked Mom, but she said Odette was on the heat or something, so I came to ask you." Chris took a rag, soaked it in petrol, and rubbed it on Odette's backside to disguise the scent. "Okay, you can now go, but keep her on the leash and only go around the block one time," said Chris. Julie left and returned a few minutes later with no dog on the leash. Surprised, Dad asked, "Where's Odette?" Julie said, "She ran out of gas about halfway around the block, so a German Shepherd is pushing her home." Speaking of dogs, a friend of mine bought 2 Rottweilers. I asked what he named them. He said Rolex and Timex. "Why those names?" I asked. He said, "Because they're watchdogs." My granddad asked me how to print out on the computer. I said, "Just Control P, Grandpa." He said, "Nope, I haven't been able to do that in years." You know, an apple a day keeps the doctor away, right? It's true, and it will keep most anybody away if you throw it hard enough. All right, have a great weekend, everybody. I'll see you on that flip side.